Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, second year students, evening and morning studies. This is our lecture in novella. Now we are going to complete where we start. Where we stop. We stopped in the last lecture in this paragraph, I think, in page 12, that now Santiago has a dream of Africa. Of course, we're going to talk something about the dream technique. A dream technique that the writer make one of his characters saw a dream. Why? To shed light on stories that occurs in his earlier moments in his life. Okay, this is part of what is part of flashback technique. يعني flashback technique take the reader to earlier state in before the beginning of the story, to meet stories happen in his earlier life, full of those يعني elements is a dream. وخلينا التعريف للدريم تكنيكس، استراتيجيات الدريم تكنيكس، أهمية الدريم تكنيكس بالمحاضرة. Dear students, focus on these elements because they are very important. Okay, and let's talk about why Africa, why not other places in his life, because Africa always connected with what? With happiness, with enjoyment, and this man went to escape from his harsh reality to a happy moment. It is a way of what? Of take relief from his torture because of loneliness, poverty, and the bad luck and mockery of others around him. Also, it's something connected with the lions. He mentioned something that is related to the lions. He saw a lion and described the lion as what? As a cat, as a playing cat. Because we said that lion is an important symbol, because it's going to be it refers to what? It refers to the strength, represent to the youth. It is a king of the animals. This is connected with what? This represents to Santiago himself. Santiago is a king among other fishermen, and he lost his status, he lost his youth, he lost his strength. So he went all these things. That's why he comments only on the lions only. So look here in this paragraph. He no longer dream of storms, no woman, nor great occurrence, or great fish, nor fight, no contents of strength, nor of his wife. He dream only places now, and of the lions on the beach. So these things that he focus on, the dream on the Africa and on lions only, because they are connected with his missing things, with the things that he yearned to them, that he won them greatly. So this is the benefit of the dream technique or of the lion, the symbolism of the lion. Okay, also what do we have? After seeing this dream, wake up and try to complete his own day as usual. Of course, there is the Monolene. Monolene is the boy around him. طبعا Monolene, this boy has a great role, that he is representing to his all family, his all friends, his loyal friends for him. For example, he take care of his food, of his sleep, of his coffee, and of his fighting or fishing. So here Monolene represents so many things for the man, and the man start this conversation between them and said what? I feel confidently. Very well, Monolene. The old man said, I feel confident today. Why he feel confident? Because he saw the dream. This happened with ourselves. When you saw a nice dream, that you wake up confident, happy, or this dream, we can say that give Santiago some sort of reinforcement, تعزيز, some sort of let me say, motivation to wake up and to fishing and to determine his goal, to achieve his dream in getting a big fish. So this dream give a positive side for the old man, and also the old man complete their breakfast, complete their talking, and Monolin now what prepare him for fishing. يعني prepare Santiago for fishing, prepare the boat, and brought sardine, small fishes, in order to make them bait, يعني طعم, to what in order to gate or fish the big fish, and said, well, good luck for the old man. Also in this paragraph for example, and the following paragraph, we see that old man has the experience of the sea, know the knowledge of the sea, everything of in the sea he get them. Why? Because he himself spent a lot of his time in the sea. So old age means what? Means the experience, means what? Means the knowledge. So this knowledge and there's information in the sea, with the animals above the sea, within the sea, it is not coming from nothing, it is coming from this old age. So the depth is the old age, wrinkles on his face, the color of his face is what is or skin of his face of this man is changed because of this knowledge, because in reward, in return, he get this wisdom. So it is not a matter of ridicule or mock to ridicule Santiago by others. Also this means what? This means that this man also have a unity. There is a unity between Santiago and the sea, since he know everything, the benefit of every animal. When the bird circling above, this means what for him? He know that there is a fish within, there is a bird who fishing, or who ate a fish. This bird dig deep to the sea to get his fish, but before this he make circle around above the sea. This means what? That he diagnosed, he really realized that there is a fish within the sea. طبعا of course only the good or successful fisherman know these things, know this information. Of course the young fisherman didn't know all these details, but because he has the experience, he know them. Also we went to stop on this paragraph. He always thought of the sea as a lama. يعني he here Santiago called the sea lama. طبعا this language is a Spanish language. You know that Cuba talk Spanish language, and he called it lama. Lama means what? Means woman. While what about others? Others call it what? Call it fisherman. Call it what? Illama means what? Means man, not woman. So here we have to comment on this point. We have to comment on this in the lecture. Why Santiago called the sea as a woman, as a name of a woman, while other fishermen call the sea as a man? What is the connection, or what is the meaning of the woman here and man here? What is the difference? Women represent for what? What about man represent for what? So here let's comment on this point in the lecture, because it is very important. Here we have different perspective for the same thing. Yani we have the sea and we have fisherman. We have Santiago, the old age fisherman, call the sea as woman, while we have young fisherman call the sea as a man. So let us focus on this point in the lecture, but please try to search the meaning of this point in the novel. Why this happened? Why this difference in their perspective? So we have this. They are fishermen. Also we have in this. Now the boy had give him two fish, small tunas, a lobster which huge on the two deepest lines like plummet, and on other hand he had a big blue runner and a yellow jug that had been used before. So look here in this paragraph that this boy, as if he is his own family. So the boy give him what? Give him this food. Also prepare the boat for him. Also make the bites to hook the fish. So he is not only his own student, he is not only assistant or a young boy that he will walk under his hand. He represents so many things. This boy represents so many things for Santiago. Now he represents as if he is his own family, the whole his family. Also now he is sailing alone. The old man sailing alone, and within the sea now he is going to what? To feel a sense of loneliness, and he remembers so many things. Now he talk about the nature, the element of the nature. The sun rose thinly from the sea, and the old man could see other boats low on the water and walking toward the shore, spread out across the country. Of course, he is going to compare between his own boat and the other boats. He talked so many times about the sun. He looked down into the water and watched. Look here, and I want to stop at point that look here. In the darkness of the stream there would be a bite waiting exactly where he wished it to be for any fish that swim there. Others let them drift with the current, and sometimes they were at 60 fathoms when the fisherman thought they were at 100. So here he talk about, he compare between his own boat and his own way of fishing and other boats. Look to this. So he is, but he thought I keep them with the Britons. Only I have no luck anymore. But we know, who knows? Maybe today, every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky, but I would rather be exact than when luck comes you are ready. Look to this paragraph. Now this man is as if he is what? He is talking about himself. He know that he is unlucky, but he know also that the luck is going to come for him, and every day is a new day. This is a nice sentence by Santiago. Why? Because for this man, despite the harsh circumstances around him, never lost his trust in himself, never lost his trust in his ability, in his strength, that he has the enthusiasm and hamas. He supposed to what? To understand yourself, to support yourself. Make a plan, know your ability, يعني study yourself. He wants to say this in this way: study yourself, focus on your points of weakness and work them to develop them, and focus on the points of strength in your personality and depend upon them also, and determine your aims, limit your goal and know them, and work upon them in order to achieve them. This speech is not empty speech, it is full with wisdom. This paragraph is what is to give you sense of what? Sense of understanding yourself and studying yourself. Also this means that never lose the trust in yourself, because you are the only one, or the first one who's supposed to support himself. Take the support from within, not from out. You want others around you to support you, to give you positive speech, for example. No, take all these things from within, build yourself from within, not from out. So this that's why this paragraph is important, and this man learn as a reader, and learn you as a young reader so many things. Pay attention to them, please. Now here this is what I say, that when we say there is a unity between this man and the nature, between this man and the sea himself, because he know everything in this sea. For example, this paragraph, what he rode slowly and steadily toward where the bird was circling. He did not hurry, and he kept his lines straight up and down, but he crowded the current a little so that he was still fishing correctly, though faster than he would have fished if he was not trying to use the bird. So circling the bird was circling. This is a sign that there is a fish exactly under the bird who is circling. So he understands this point. The bird went higher in the air and circled again, his wing motionless. Then he dove suddenly, and the old man saw flying fish spout out of the water and sailed desperately over the surface. Dolphin, the old man said aloud. Big dolphin. He shipped his oars and brought a small liner from under the boat. It had a wire leader and a medium-sized hook, and he baited it with one of the sardines. He let it go over the side and then made it fast to a ring bolt in his stern. Then he baited another line and left it coiled in the shade of the bow. He went back to rowing and to watching the long-winged blackbird who was walking now low over the water. Look here, as I said, that he know everything in this sea. He know the fish, flying fish, how this bird. The old man could see the slight block in the water that the big dolphin raised as they follow the escaping fish. So what happened? This is the between dolphin and big fish. How the dolphin chased or seeking for the fish. The dolphin were cutting through the water below to the fight of the fish and would be in the water, driving at speed. When the fish dropped, it is big school full of dolphin. He thought they were with beard, and flying fish have little chance. The bird has no chance. The flying fish are too big for him, and they go too fast. So what happened? Here we have a fish. It is a flying fish. It is very big, and the bird went to take it. The dolphin went to take it, and the fish finally escaped. Why? Because the fish is too big for him to get by the bird. And here this reminds us by what? That the fish that the old man went to get is very big, and the man is similar to what? To this bird. He know where the fish is, but he is different from the bird. Why? Because he has the knowledge of the sea, and he know where and when he is going to get the fish, because he study. He put a plan to what to get a fish, and for him this this battle, it is something like a school, and that he's supposed to get lessons from them. Again, we say that this man has the knowledge of the sea, and he understands everything of the sea, as if that those animals, his own family, his own world. So look here, he is going to talk about another animal. That is what? That is the turtle. And this, he had no mysticism about turtles, after he had gone in turtle boats for many years. He was sorry for them all. طبعا people in this place in Cuba, they are fishing the turtle also. They ate this animal. Okay, the great خلينا نقرأ. Even the great trunk bugs that they were as long as the skiff and weighed a ton. Most people are headless about the turtle. Because why? Because turtle heart will beat for hours after he has been cut up and butchered. But the old man, what old man thought? I have such a heart too, and my feet and hands are like theirs. He ate the white eggs to give him strength. He ate them all through May to be strong in September and October for the truly big fish. Look, this man has what? That nice heart, that he never he have a sympathy with the turtles. The turtles are what? They have a heart who still beat after killing these animals. That's why he feels sorry toward it. Also, he know what? He ate the white eggs because this give him a strength. Also, he drank a cup of shark liver oil. This is also useful for him. He understand all these things, and of course, the fisherman never pay attention to the turtles, never understand this information, eating eggs or drinking a cup of shark liver oil or what, or يعني go to sleep early and wake up early. Of course, these activities never they are away from such activities, because this is the difference between the two age, young and old age. He gets benefits from the birds that are flying above the sea, because these know where the big fishes lie, and how he could fish correctly. That's why he depends for them as if they are his own guide, his own their own signs. Also, he depends on his own knowledge to determine his own goal, that is the big fish or the marlin. And now he is within the sea alone, and he is going to what? He is going to remember. He did not remember when his first start to talk loud. Now he is within the within the sea, but now he did not remember. But now he is going to talk loudly, alone, and talk loudly. It is something similar to the soliloquy in a drama. You remember? It is a speech when the character on the stage talking loudly. Now he is talking loudly, not remembering. Also, it is a form of what? Let me say, it is a form of nostalgia that he yearning to his happy past. It is what this technique. It is similar to soliloquy. We call it now flashback technique, because a character talk about his own past, about stories that we don't meet in the current events. Okay. He did not remember when he had first started to talk aloud, when he was by himself. He had sung when he was by himself in the old days, and he had sung at night sometimes when he was alone, steering on his watch in the smokes or in the turtle. In the turtle, he had probably started to talk aloud. When alone, he talk aloud when alone, when the boy had left, but he did not remember when he and the boy fished together. They usually spoke only when it was necessary. They talk at night or when they were stormbound by bad weather. It was considered a virtue not to talk unnecessarily at the sea, and the old man had always considered it so and respected it. But now he said his thought aloud many times, since there was no one that they could annoy. So here what do we have? We have sense of loneliness. Also his own ritual or his own old activities, that when he is fishing with the boy. In this paragraph, or also in the second paragraph after him, if the others heard me talking out loud, they would think that I am crazy, he said loud. But since I am not crazy, I don't care. And the rich have radios to talk to them in their boats and to bring them the baseball. No, it's not time to think of baseball, he thought. No, it is the time to think of only one thing, that which I was born for. There might be a big one around that school, he thought. I picked up only straggler from the albacore that were feeding, but they were walking far out and fast. So what he said, that I was born for, the only one thing that I was born for, as if this man is born for one thing, that to get the big fish. What do you have in those three paragraphs? Is that he is man who is still alone within the sea, and now he is going to talk aloud, alonely, as if it is something like soliloquy, that push the character to talk alone when the pressure is great around him. That's why he tried to take rest, to relieve himself from this pressure, either thinking aloud or talking aloud. Now Santiago talking aloud, and he know that if people saw him is talking alone, that we consider him as a crazy, but he know himself that he is not crazy. That's why he don't care. He is a man who have a good let me say belief in himself, in his own ability. That's why he don't care about the speech of others, and he put in front of his eyes only his dream, the only thing that he born for. As if this remind me by what? This remind us by the tragic hero that he only want to correct what is bad in his society, to help the, for example, the poor people. Okay, so this reminds us by this tragic people. He, as if he is a tragic hero, he has a goal and he study his goal, he put a plan for his goal, and he went to achieve it. That is to get the big fish. And this big fish actually not represent only as a fish for Santiago. It has another meaning behind being a fish. It means his own strength, his own youth. That it means his own age, young age, his own family. He went get it to prove for others that he has the ability of getting fish. And this is the importance of this speech. It is not a time of think of baseball. So even the baseball that the thing that he loved too much, it is not a time of thinking of it. It is a time of what? It is a time of getting the fish. Why? Because now he is within the sea, in the middle of the sea, and he near to the fish. He about to get his fish. Now he is going to spend 3 days quarreling with the fish. At the end, we are going to see whether he get the fish or not. The old man, look here, students, the old man held the line delicately and softly with his left hand and lashed it from the stick. Now he could let it run through his fingers without the fish feeling any tension. Look to the procedures, look to the experience of fishing, the way that he when he give it, the hope that the fish never feel any tension. This far out, he must be huge in this man, he thought. Eat them, fish, eat them, please eat them. Look here, here what do we have? That he addressed the fish as if it is a human being. He talked to the fish, he want the fish to eat the bite, and as if it is a human being, and he understands that it has a huge mouth and it is very strong, and he said how fresh they were, and you down there 600 feet in that cold water in the dark, make another turn in the dark and come back and eat them. Now he is talking to the fish as if it is, and he understands him, and what as if it is a human beings. Because here also we are going to find Santiago does not hate the fish, the marlin. No, he respect it. It is another message by Santiago. Study yourself and study the others in order to achieve your goals. One time we found that the fish is his own enemy, another time we found the fish is his own friend, his own brother. So study the others, whatever he was, your enemy, your brother, study it. Focus also, analyze his personality, his positive, his negative points, avoid the negative, focus on the positive sides of your people, and avoid as much as possible their negative sides or their point of weakness. So here he took the fish as if he is his own friend, of ate them as if he hosts them. He present a lunch for the fish, not a fish that he went to get it. Also here, come on, the old man said aloud, make another turn, just to smell them. Aren't they lovely? Eat them good now, and there is the tuna, hard and cold and lovely. Don't be shy, fish, eat them. So he went to seduce the fish to take the bites in order to get it, as if this is his own way, this is his own plan. He'll take it, the old man said loud. God help him to take it. He did not take it though. He was gone, and the old man felt nothing. He can't have gone, he said. Christ knows he can't have gone. He's make a turn. Maybe he has been hooked before and he remembers something of it. So look here, this is the first time that the old man mentioned God and Christ. This is the first time he mentioned by himself, as a character. This again take us for the theme of religion, that this man, his faith in God never shaked despite the harsh circumstances. And here, within the harsh circumstances, mention God. This is the true belief. In your difficult times, we supposed to what? Return to God, mention the gods, because God give us strength, give us ability to overcome the difficulties around us. Also, in those speech, he mentioned something that relating to the experience unfold. He said that the fish never ate the bite and avoid the bites, avoid his hook. Why? Maybe he has been hooked before. يعني maybe this fish, there's another fisher who tried to get this fish and give her the bite and الطعم, and this fish enter to this experience that there's a fisherman, he went to take it, and she ate the bite, and hardly she could escape from that, the old bites, I mean. So here he want to talk about our experiences and the faults in our, يعني human being could he has the let me say what, that the odd, that every human beings might enter to what, to bad experience, or might commit a mistake, and this is not completely wrong. يعني let us focus on the positive side of the fault. When you commit a fault, of course you don't, يعني you not completely loser, you not completely make a big fault, because after the fault you are going to take experience. After this fault you are going to focus within yourself on the positive side and negative side within your personality. This is the benefit of the fault, this is the benefit of the experience. It give you knowledge, يعني it learn you when you commit something or do something wrong. This wrong thing is going to what, to learn you in order to avoid these things, these bad things next time, in order to learn you and develop yourself, in order to work upon yourself. So similar to this fish, similar to this big fish, now he is chasing this big fish and went to get it, but this fish all the time avoid the bites. يعني he do all, يعني he depends on the birds as a sign. Also he make a bite with the help of Monoline, the boy, and he tried to seduce the fish by talking to it that fish ate the bite, dear fish, don't be shy, but this does not successful. And here he said what, maybe this fish hooked before, maybe this fish has the experience of chasing by what, by another fisherman. So he went to say that the old experiences, they are our fault, they are not completely negative or without benefit, because we are human beings, we have right to commit mistakes in order to learn. يعني المحاولة والخطأ، التعلم من المحاولة والخطأ. This is a strategy in learning, by the way. يعني it is a adapted strategy in learning. يعني جيب لك طفل خليه يتعلم ويخطأ، يخطأ ويتعلم، يخطأ ويتعلم، بالنهاية راح يتعلم. At the end he never repeat his own fault. Similar thing is applied to adult people, that we make a mistake, but next time we are going to learn from this mistake, not to repeat this mistake. So this is an important point that we stop to comment on it. He's still after this fish, and he said all the time he went to seduce, he went to what, to make this fish ate the bite, what said, ate it little more, he said ate it all, in order never lost his what, never lost his own trust by himself, never feel bored, and he get up because he is after his dream, he is after getting the dream. Now the fish is what, the fish moved steadily and they traveled slowly on the calm water. The other bite were still in the water, but there was nothing to be done. So sense of monotonous, everything is the same, never change, there is no achievement. What he said, I wish I had the boy. Who boy? The boy, the Monolin himself. Monolin, sorry, the boy that he helped him. I wish I had the boy. This is an important sentence. خلينا نقرأ البراجراف كله. I wish I had the boy, the old man said aloud. I'm being towed by a fish, and I am the towing bite. I could make the line fast, but then he could break it. I must hold him all I can and give him line when he must have it. Thank God he is traveling and not going down. Now what happened? Now in this paragraph we understand that the fish ate the bite, but he couldn't, and according to his own experience in fishing, he couldn't hold the line quickly, strongly, because the fish is going to escape. He's supposed to get it slowly. This is one thing. Also, I wish I had the boy. This means what? This is طبعا, by the way, this sentence is going to be repeated more than one time. Okay, so it's going to be motive. But he wish I had the boy. He wish the boy here represent to so many things. Represent to his friends, his older friends. Represent to his own family. Again, represent to his own youth. His own youth, his own ability. You know that he is an old man. Now he spent hours in the sea, traveling behind the fish, heavy fish, and waiting the heavy fish to eat the bite, and he get tired. So he went his own youth to return to him, because he felt tired, and he doesn't want the fish to escape from him. That's why he went his own youth to return to him in order to wait the fish in order to get it at the end. This is the significance of this line. Pay attention for it, please. And I think we're supposed to start on this page 22 and look here in this. What do we have in this lecture? What do we read? That there's a unity, a theme of friendship, of course. يعني friendship no importance for the, يعني when you choose your friends, your close friends, supposed to pay attention to the understandings between the two, between you and your friends, similarity as well as understanding between the two. يعني not necessarily your friend to be in your age. Sometimes it is bigger than you, sometimes he is younger than you, but the most important thing is the understanding between the two. Unity, there is a unity between Santiago and the sea. He is part of the sea. He understands so many things of the sea, and contrary to others. And this paragraph, all this paragraph talk about this theme of the unity. Also, we have what? We have the people, this quotation, how the others call the sea, or how Santiago called the sea as Alama, while others fishermen called Ilima. He called the sea as a woman, while others called the sea as a man. And this is important because everyone judge things according to his own view, according to his corner, and most of the people judge things according to materialistic point of view, يعني, according to the benefit only, not focusing on the inner side. Also, he said what? I wish I had the boy. Always be mystic within yourself, and the boy is what? The boy represents so many things for himself. Sympathy, Santiago has a sympathy with the turtle, and we explained this and why. And he didn't remember when he first talked aloud. He started to talk loudly. This is something this is something like to soliloquy. It is a flashback technique. هنا flashback technique عندنا تعريف كامل إله، استراتيجيات شو تستخدمه، وأهمية الفلاشباك تكنيك أيضا جدا مهم طلاب. pay attention. يقول every day is a new day. Every day is a new day. This is not to lose your trust in yourself. Hold your dream. Understand yourself. This man understand what he did. Christ, another mention to the Christ. This is a reference to the God, and the philosophy of the false or bad experiences. This is important, students. What is the philosophy of the false or bad experiences? I wish I had the boy. This is the symbolism of the boy. The boy represents so many things behind being a character in this story. He represents, as we said, to so many things, to his youth, to his family, to his friends, and to his own youth. So he wants his all these things to return to him because now he lost them. This is the end of our lecture. Thank you very much, students.